given by the God Almighty.
Yes.
MMA is the best something it will benefit a lot in this world.
Yes.
Especially the time I started, it entered my blood, okay. And I decided to do a lot all over the world myself because I've trained a lot of people. And I feel it. I say till the day I'll leave this country. I have to train till maybe I reach maybe 70 or 150. I feel it myself. Yeah.
That's a sport that you'll always do. And is it paying? Does it pay? You know, in Kenya here, when we engage in sports, we, at the end of the day, want to take some food home. We want to take, you know, our food, we normally wrap it in a newspaper. Unaweka hapa, unaenda mtaani. Does it pay?
Yeah, I benefit a lot. I train a lot of people, especially clients. They give me something to take from my family, okay?
Yes.
That's whatever I was given to do for all my life. I never do anything else. Yeah, I do.
You've had MMA pays, yes. And I've asked you, what does MMA mean? Greg, why Top Dog? Oh, you're a Top Dog, Greg, yeah?
Yeah.
Top Dog Fighting Championship. What is it about? And it's the first time you're having this.
Yeah.
What will be the benefits to my viewer for this particular event? Of course, this is a starting point and then a launch pad to many other events.
Right. And thank you, first of all. So Top Dog is a promotion for MMA. Top Dog was built, the idea was really to get the youth involved, get the youth, you know, we have a big youth initiative to get the youth moving. And of course the foundations of martial arts, you know, and judo, karate, kempo, you know, we can go through all of them. They have a foundation of respect, integrity, honor, and that's what we're trying to bring to the youth. Get the idle hands moving. My wife and business partner is Kenyan, and it was her idea to start this program, and we just developed it into a bigger platform for the youth.
Very true. Macharia, of course, you're in the mix of these things. Okay, why? Macharia works in the media, so I'm wondering why is he in boxing? Of course, I thought it was self-defense, but now you've taken it also as a side hustle, Macharia.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Kwananda. It's true. The reason why I'm working currently with Top Dog, that is Greg Boisvet, is the vision. Personally, yesterday I mentioned that I'm also a mixed martial artist. I've really trained for a very long time. And now bringing a new concept into the market, for me that was a disruption altogether. We have done it in South Africa, we have done it in West Africa. So for the first time in Eastern Central Africa, I believed in the vision. So when he came and told me, Muhoho, why don't we just come together, you with your Zova Sports, so that we can at least do something for the youth in this country, I went on board. And I believe in the vision that Top Dog has and what the plans they're having. In fact, the engagement that we have already started with Nairobi County Government, the County Government of Nairobi, in enabling more youth to benefit in the sports of martial arts and many more.
Very true. Grayson, do you think Kenyans have potential of taking this sport and taking it to the world stage? Have you seen talent? I'm sure you've interacted as a referee, as a trainer, as an expert in it.
Thank you very much. They have a strong potential. I've seen it. We have trained maybe thousands and thousands. Young guys, they can able deliver, implement, and transform nicely. They're all disciplined. They are honest. So I know they'll go far. From where we started Top Dogs, we're going far.
Very true.
Maybe about 2 years or 5 years would be far at the moment.
Very true.
Exactly.
Going far, Greg, those who participate in this sport, it shouldn't just be a one-off. Of course, as Top Dog, I'm sure this is the first time, and you'll be able you act as a scout for the other MMAs and other events that promote the game. So
Yes.
no one should be worried about, so after Thursday, you know.
Right. So our plan is to have a show every 2 to 3 months, bringing in different fighters from East Africa, and then eventually we'll span globally. But we're going to concentrate on the talent that's local and develop them. That's really our main mission. And then, like you mentioned, put them on the global stage.
Very true. Moho, in Kenya, where do we train for this MMA? Is it in the normal gyms, or where exactly as Top Dog Fighting Championship, the promoters of MMA, where can someone perhaps get in contact with you guys or get to experience this MMA thing?
Yes. Since it's a new concept altogether in the market, currently we are working in partnership with different gyms. But our hub so far, we can say it's Warrior Martial Arts at Parklands. But we have also Ignite on board at the Village Market. We have also Momentum that we are currently working with and other gyms around Ngong Road, Alpha Fit, and also we have Coliseum.
Yes, most definitely. So now you know where they are. Grison, you are a trainer. I've also seen some of the pictures that they have shared. You've also worked with some of the security agencies. Where can someone find you? Where can someone interact with you, either on social media or a place, so at least they can come get expertise? Because of course I've seen you also, you are a consultant in security matters.
Exactly. In Facebook, my email, especially myself, I train in Avia Fitness Center in Gecko. There I train. Ultra Gym, I train them sometime. Now, sometimes they call me, I go to your place to train them, okay? Exactly, yeah.
Very true. And Greg, you are a Kenyan. I don't know why you don't have a second name, Kenyan name. Moho, which name are we supposed to give Greg? You know, because he can't be having this difficult second name. He's a Kenyan.
In fact, this is how I usually call him. Since Boisva is a French word for Greenwood, I usually call him Greg Greenwood.
Greenwood.
Yeah.
We will look for a Luya name, call him Tsingutsa or Lisebebe or Cabbage. We will look for them, don't worry. Next time you come here after Thursday, we'll be able. But Greg, this sport, what kind of challenges are you foreseeing? Because we don't have a local sort of a federation that can really do this. We just have international, then you have this.
Yeah.
How are we going to break, how are we going to have this in Kenya? You know how Kenya works. I'm sure Moho has told you that.
That's been one of the challenges that we've had because it's a new concept, getting the athletes to switch to MMA, to embrace it. So from our point of view, we want to provide the platform first, and then, you know, it's the saying, build it and they'll come, so to speak. So if we provide the platform, then the athletes will see that we're serious, and then they'll start training at these gyms that Mashera had mentioned. It's a slow burn, but we'll get there.
Very true. And Moho, I've seen you've done some CSR, some corporate social responsibility. You're just not about fighting. I think you went to Huruma or somewhere. What was that all about? Where was it? And what exactly was the objective of doing that?
Okay, as a corporate organization or as a company, we believe in giving back. And as Greg has actually mentioned, one of our mission and vision is to help youths. And the youth, we discovered that there are a lot of street children in our streets in Kenya, notably here in Nairobi. So the first step that we did, we went to Makadara Street Children Rehabilitation Center, where we are working with them to help in maintaining the environment, donating food. That is one of the things that Top Dog Fighting Championships is actually working on. And at the same time, as I have mentioned earlier, we are also engaging with the Nairobi County government, which they have promised us, in fact, to help youth in different areas in Nairobi. So they'll be giving us now the doors for their social halls. So we'll be engaging a lot of youth on that particular front, yes.
Team Warasta Dreads is asking, tunaweza pata wapi hizo t-shirts za Top Dog? Where can we get those t-shirts? Yeah. And of course, you can explain, of course, where the event is. Perhaps they're thinking I'm lying when I'm saying Thursday, if they get it from the horse's mouth.
Yes. The event will be happening at the Space Lounge and Grill. It's along Ngong Road. And the event will be on the 8th, 2019. That is on Thursday, 8th of August, 2019.
From what time? 5?
It will start from around, the main event will start from around 8 to midnight. But we'll have, of course, the curtain raising of the event from around 5. We'll have DJ Jom Falme spinning the decks. We are having fighters from Uganda, Tanzania. They have already arrived in the country. And we're having also international bodies like the World Kickboxing Federation representative. They want to see how we are handling the amateur before we go now pro. Because if now from amateur now to pro, it will really again involve a lot. That is in security, that is, and how prepared are we as an organization or as mixed martial artists in the country to actually look on things like injuries of the fighters and everything. That's the reason why we are starting with the amateur.
Very true. Grison, shortly, you are a referee. This game is dangerous, right? And how someone needs to know that, and it's done by professionals. No one should try this in their bedrooms.
Sure, it's danger. It's a war. When you get inside, you have to be careful.
Yes.
Because particularly me, I'm a grandmaster of Muay Thai of Africa. I'm my expertise. Sometimes I will be referee how to be closer, near to those fighters they have to fight. Sometimes they can injure one another.
True.
And sometimes I have to control them nicely. Exactly, yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Because I've seen even some pictures